but we dated for a long time. Like, I just remember she lived really far away, and either I would have to drive all the way to her house, or she would have to drive all the way to my house, and that was like, I want to say it was a half-hour drive, but that was if I was like good traffic and I was speeding on the freeway. It was like 45 minutes to an hour.
That's funny.
And sometimes I would drive to her house and there was like rush hour traffic and I'd take forever to get to her house. But we talked on the phone a lot. We'd text, and I don't think we emailed as much after right after the beginning. But we'd just go out to eat at different places. That we went to the beach sometimes. She came over to my house a lot, and I went to her house a lot. And we just kind of hung out at each other's houses. But I remember her parents were really cool, and they liked me. And I remember all my brothers and sisters got along with her pretty well. But I was just really young, like, and I was very inexperienced in dating, and I had a lot of like ideas, like things that I believe the world should be like. And I remember she didn't always agree with my ideas, but I was like so opinionated, like the way I believed things were in my mind was like, well, there is no other way.
That is what
this is like the law, right? Like if I believed that this something was one way.
Nothing has changed.
Oh, Becca. I'm better at listening to people's opinions,
You really are.
even if they're wrong.
Heard it from his mouth, folks.
But I remember she didn't always agree with my ideas, and so because we didn't see eye to eye a lot, we argued a lot. Like about the whole relationship. I remember being head over heels in love with her, but at the same time, we rarely got along like really, really well. I remember we'd go for months where every time we talked, there was some type of an argument.
Wow.
And it was just like normal like fight and disagree and be angry with each other. And then we would kind of walk away and we'd cool off and we'd come back and we'd feel better.
Make out?
Probably. We did that a lot. We kissed a lot.
I have a weird question. If you didn't have so much physical, would you have been in that relationship?
Well, that's the funny thing is a lot of people said, you know, you need to take a break from her because I think you're blinded by your physical attraction and you're not seeing that this isn't a good relationship. Like you're not a good match.
Yeah.
I don't want to say that she was bad in any way because I think she's a great person. Yeah. Even to this day. And she's, you know, living a good life right now. She's married. She's got kids. She's doing good. Mm-hmm. She seems happy. And I think that's awesome for her. Mm-hmm. But I just don't think that we got along, that we were a good fit for each other. Yeah. But that doesn't mean that I was bad or she was bad. It just means that we weren't compatible. And that's okay. But at the time, I couldn't see past my infatuation for her to realize that there's better things out there, right? And I never dated other girls. So because she kind of brought me out of my shell, and I give her a lot of credit because I was too shy to ever ask anybody else on dates. Mm-hmm. But after dating her, it took me to a place where it was like I was no longer scared of girls at all. Yeah. All of a sudden, because there near the end, we actually broke up for a little while. And when we did, I started dating other girls, and I was like, no fear. The girls,
super happy.
I'd always wanted to date this girl, and so I asked her out on a date, and we had a really, really good date. Like, it kind of helped me to get from this place of like girls are terrifying to now I can talk to girls and I'm not scared because they're just people with flaws and imperfections and ideas, and like it just really helped me a lot to grow up, being in that relationship. And like looking back, I'm like, part of me wishes that I had dated more because I know that I think I would have had a lot more fun in dating experience. Mm-hmm. But I think what happened needed to happen because it's kind of made me who I am. And, you know, I learned what I am, who I am, and what works and what doesn't work. Mm-hmm. I learned a lot about what doesn't work and who I'm not compatible with because of that relationship. It taught me a lot about myself.
How very diplomatic of you. Really? That's very good.
Well, I mean, in the moment, it was a lot more emotional.
Yeah.
Right now, looking back, it's a lot more logical. But
and
in the
you're
moment,
able to just think of what the lessons you learned from it, and you moved on.
Mm-hmm.